Yo, what's going on, guys? Lord Fluffy here. Got yet another build for you guys today. It's my first T10 build. It's not quite as fast as IK6R4, but it's a lot of fun. You are just a beacon of molten destruction, which is fantastic. So for those of you that maybe aren't a huge fan of the charge type play style, but maybe like the whirlwind play style, but not necessarily a fan of tornadoes, this is really fast, it's really fun, and I think it's pretty awesome. So let's get into it. So for the gear, we're using Bladed Tribes. Preferably you'd want one with some cooldown reduction, some damage. We don't really need the healing in T10. It's not that important, but this will do fine. We want Mage Fist. This is the dream rolls. We want CDR, crit damage, strength, fire damage, Mantle of Channeling. Again, I have a Dex one. It sucks, but need Ancient because we're using LON here. On here we want Strength, Fight, cooldown reduction, probably even avalanche damage on the shoulders. We want Lyric's Crown, the helmet, Strength, Fight, crit chance, chest, Strength, Fight, fire damage, Cinder Coat, belt, Dread Iron. This one's pretty bad rolled for this particular setup. We do want that max avalanche damage roll. We're not using Ground Stomp here, but we need that avalanche damage. And again, Strength, Fight, life, life for Fury Spent. Doesn't really matter. This is a T10 setup. All that really matters is that avalanche damage, and it's Ancient. Pants, Hexing Pants, Strength Fight, all resist. Boots, Strength Fight, you can go Whirlwind, doesn't really matter. Movement speed, whatever. Just Firewalkers, we don't need the Illusory Boots because Whirlwind moves through enemies well enough. So that's kind of a wasted piece of gear. But you could use it if you don't have Firewalkers. But this adds a nice bit of damage because you're always on the move. Nemesis Bracers in the Bracer slot. This is just so you can keep your in-gown going, which will show you that in a minute. Fire, Strength, Fight, crit chance. Necklace, Hellfire is not really necessary. There aren't really 5 good passives for this build. I'm just using this because it's Ancient and my non-season gear isn't fantastic. But really a good necklace here would be the Fire Immunity neck. That would probably be the best because the only thing you really have to stop on with this build is you can't run into Molten. Like the Molten explosions will kill you. You're not super tanky, but you're tanky enough to take anything that T10 throws at you besides the Molten explosions. The rings, we're using Litany of the Undaunted and Wailing Host. The dream rolls would be best here, which would be strength, or not strength, sorry, crit, cooldown reduction, crit hit damage on both rings. You probably could get away with strength, crit damage. CDR isn't huge. CDR just makes a difference for when that in-gown proc isn't up. You're going to be able to take down elites much faster than you would with no CDR. So the more CDR the better, I feel. This is not optimized. Again, this is for T10. It's really fast. It's really fun. Skills. This is where the meat of our damage comes from. Avalanche and Volcano. Okay, 6,600% weapon damage as fire, and we're using a two-hander here, so it's really good damage. Whirlwind, Volcano, Sprint, Marathon. We need the movement speed. That's what we've kind of fallen on as far as how fast the move goes. Okay, so Warcry, Impunity, Threatening Shout, Falter, Earthquake, Giant Stride. I like Giant Stride here. I know that the tremors don't stack, but it's nice that the damage kind of comes with you because you're always moving in the spec. You never stop. And sometimes you throw down like 10 volcanoes or something and a bunch of earthquakes, and then you have to move on to the next pack, and the Giant Stride kind of comes with you. So anything that's in between those two packs gets annihilated also. Molten Fury is a very good option also, and it stacks. So I just kind of like the Giant Stride. I've always wanted to use this rune. But yeah, Berserker Rage, you're pretty much always going to stay at maximum fury. Ruthless is a must, pretty much in every single Barb build ever. Earth and Might, you need it to generate fury because you're always spending with Whirlwind. And Rampage is obviously amazing. In the cube, we got Ingyam. The Chilacnix Chain, Warcry is up, all the time. You want to cast it on cooldown to get that movement speed. Between that and Sprint, I feel like it's enough for T10. You could use these Warzetchian arm guards, but then you'd have to equip the Nemesis and equip it back. I'm not really a big fan of doing that, and it's so temporary. You guys can decide whether or not you want to do that. I don't usually do it. And then in the Jewelry slot, we run Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, because we're just always whirlwinding. So any mod that gets hit will take some down some of our timers. More cooldown, more happiness, more molten destruction. Gems, Trapped, Taiguk, and Powerful. You can make arguments for other things, but again, it's T10. Doesn't really matter. I'll leave really fast clear at the end of the video. Let me just go into mechanics real quick and show you why this build is pretty awesome. I've opened up a rift here to an elite. Once that Ingyam procs, you go batshit crazy. And I'll show you guys right here. Of course, I picked a yellow pack with a bunch of health. Alright, so now that's the Ingyam proc. You see the swords proc, and then you got volcano craziness just following you around everywhere, and it is amazing. Amazing. Let's look. It's volcanoes for days. Fantastic. But that's it, guys. Again, I'm going to leave clear at the end of the video. It's a T10 build. It's a lot of fun. As always, like the video, subscribe, come over to the Twitch channel, follow, ask your questions. Peace out. Oh baby. Oh baby. Might have to bust those weak thins back out after a riff like this. Keep casting. Keep moving. Yeah. Oof. Alright, suck up all the leech juice. Come on. Someone. There we go. Where's your boss? Is he here? Where'd he go? What the fuck? I saw yellow circles, right? Maybe not. Oh yeah. Give me those DBs, damn it, it's so hard to click. Dead end. Wait, how did I get it? Oh, there's one guy left. There we go. There we go. Gotta get out of that. Can't tank it. Yeah, yeah. Start stacking them up. Stacking them up. Don't run out of it. That's such a just a crap move, spider. Dude, that was like a 5 wheat thin rift.